brother. Hey, we riding around just getting money, doing what we do. Hey, what the fuck is this? AOKD. Hold on, go back to the comment so I can see the comment where he say he doing better and all this goofy ass shit that folks talking about.
Yeah, where's
Say, look at me doing better. Everybody in the video. How? How?
They be confused because I don't be
Make
on the
it
internet.
because we don't be on the internet
I don't
doing
be on
that
the internet
goofy
with
ass
it.
dumb shit.
I don't play the internet with you niggas, man. I don't play the internet with you niggas, man. Oh, man.
How?
Listen, hey.
This shit normal, regular shit.
Hey,
Like,
man, this is as soon as I just seen it.
So motherfucker seen it.
I ain't have to go in the house to go get it. I ain't got my homie bread, none of that, bro. I don't know what's wrong with it, bro.
What's wrong? Oh, that's him.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
That's him.
Hey, man, I don't know what the fuck be wrong with him.
One of the biggest mistakes people make in life is believing that success automatically comes with maturity. The truth is, it doesn't. There are plenty of people with money, fame, recognition, and opportunities who are still mentally trapped in the same place they were years ago. And when you look at situations where two individuals are still going back and forth after all this time, still taking shots at each other online, still entertaining old drama, it makes you wonder whether either side has truly grown at all. Because when most people level up in life, their priorities change. When you start making real money, traveling, meeting new people, building businesses, investing in yourself, and creating opportunities for your family, the things that once bothered you begin to lose their importance. You start realizing that your time is valuable, your energy is valuable, your reputation is valuable, and most importantly, your future is valuable. That's why it's always surprising when successful people continue to focus on old problems and old enemies, especially when they no longer live in the same city, no longer move in the same circles, and no longer have to deal with each other on a daily basis. At some point, you have to ask yourself what the goal is. What are you really gaining from constantly responding to negativity? What are you gaining from throwing indirect shots? What are you gaining from trolling online? Most of the time, the answer is absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, the people watching from the outside are seeing something completely different. They see grown men still entertaining situations that should have been left behind years ago. They see individuals who claim to be focused on growth but continue giving attention to things that don't add value to their lives. The reality is that maturity is one of the most powerful things a person can develop. Maturity teaches you when to speak and when to stay quiet. Maturity teaches you which battles are worth fighting and which battles are a complete waste of time. Maturity teaches you how to control your emotions instead of allowing your emotions to control you. Most importantly, maturity teaches you that not every response deserves a reaction. A lot of people think being mature means becoming soft. That's not true. Being mature means being disciplined. It means understanding that just because you can respond doesn't mean you should. It means realizing that every situation doesn't deserve your attention. And it means understanding that your future is more important than proving a point to somebody who probably doesn't even matter in your life anymore. The sad reality is that immaturity can cost people opportunities they never even knew existed. Imagine a major company considering doing business with you. Imagine a sponsor looking at your content. Imagine a television network researching your background. Imagine investors trying to determine whether you're someone they want to work with. One thing they all have in common is that they're paying attention, and when they see unnecessary drama, constant negativity, and childish behavior, many of them simply move on to someone else. Not because you aren't talented, not because you aren't successful, but because you look difficult to work with. People underestimate how much money they lose because of their attitude. People underestimate how many doors close because they refuse to mature. People underestimate how many opportunities disappear because they keep entertaining distractions. The older you get, the more important your decision-making becomes. One bad decision can change everything. One emotional moment can destroy years of progress. One argument can become a situation nobody intended. That's why strategic thinking is so important. Every move should be calculated. Every decision should be considered. Every situation should be approached with a long-term mindset, Because freedom is valuable, your family is valuable, your career is valuable, your future is valuable, and none of those things should be put at risk over pride, ego, or old drama. The people who win in life aren't always the loudest people in the room. They aren't always the toughest people in the room. Many times, they're simply the most disciplined people in the room. They're the individuals who know how to ignore distractions. They're the people who stay focused on the bigger picture. They're the ones who understand that success isn't about winning every argument. Success is about building something that lasts. At the end of the day, growth requires sacrifice. Sometimes that sacrifice is your ego. Sometimes it's your need to get the last word. Sometimes it's your desire to prove somebody wrong. But if letting those things go allows you to build a better future, then it's a sacrifice worth making. The lesson here is simple. Maturity can take you farther than talent ever will. Maturity can protect opportunities. Maturity can protect relationships. Maturity can protect your finances. And in some situations, maturity can even protect your life. The people who continue growing are usually the people who learn how to leave the past in the past. The people who continue winning are usually the people who stop looking backward and start focusing on what's ahead. Because at the end of the day, the ultimate goal shouldn't be proving who won an old feud. The ultimate goal should be building a future so successful that you no longer have time to think about old problems in the first place.